price of one with us. I'll just briefly explain. Riding for the Disabled is a charity that enables people with physical and mental disabilities to actually have a social interest which they enjoy. We all know the beauty of animals and working with animals and how much it helps us. It's very good for the soul, it's good for the spirit. So we encourage people, particularly with physical disabilities, to come along and ride a horse. Now for some people who don't ride, you're sitting there thinking, heavens, I wouldn't get on a horse and my arms and legs and everything else work beautifully. But actually, it's a marvellous charity because it enables you, if you're disabled, to move under your own steam for the first time. And to see a child's face when they sit on the pony and for the first time they're able to steer it. Or they can ask it to go faster. Children who have no language very quickly develop the language of walk on, trot, more, bobby socks, the name of the pony, very, very quickly. And often you associate these charities with small children. The picture we sent to say a grateful thank you for the money you gave us for the hats we were able to buy to replace all our safety helmets at Christmas time. All the children, the pictures we sent were of small children with their hat and their pony. But sometimes we get very large people. And sometimes it's quite difficult. A small child is very easy to be lifted onto a pony. A medium-sized child, particularly one at school, is usually in a position where we can get them on a pony. But sometimes there are people who are very disabled and very large. And that's where Fiona comes into operation.
I'm just going to have a little word about what we're going to spend the money on. We've recently done some fundraising and bought a new hoist system, which enables us to lift people from a wheelchair or a chair, if they can walk but perhaps can't mount the horse, up and onto the horse. And we've got some horses that are quite happy to let us do that, which is quite good going. But obviously you need to attach the person to the hoist in some way, which is where this comes in. I thought I'd do a little bit of show and tell. This chap here is what we call a body sling, which sounds a bit sinister. It's not, I promise. It goes round the shoulders, round the legs, hooked onto the hoist, and you lift up onto the horse. As you might be able to see, there's nothing actually to hold the rider on. So if the rider starts moving, in theory, and it's never happened, and it's never going to, they could come out of the slope. We don't want that to happen. Health and safety is our first concern. So we're going to buy some new slings that have a clip strap around the waist, which can't be undone like the Velcro ones, keeps them nice and safe, everything goes as it should, and the riders get to carry on riding.
Well done.